Welcome back to Hawk Talk, your source for all things National Park Nighthawk Athletics, right here on the Nighthawk Network. With the Athletic Director, Jason Hudnell, I'm Mark Oliver, sports information for Nighthawk Nation. Hawk Talk is brought to you by the following sponsors: by Hot Springs Baptist Church, your official home of Nighthawk men and women's soccer this season, and by First Security Bank, a proud sponsor of Nighthawk Athletics in 2022. First Security Bank, bank better. If you would like to support Nighthawk Athletics this season, you can do so by visiting us at np.edu/athletics. Coach, busy week in Nighthawk Nation, top to bottom. We've got 4 sports going at the same time, and for you and me, a couple of adrenaline junkies, we wouldn't have it any other way.
Hey, it's been a lot of fun, and then you throw in there soccer gets a little spring season. They have some spring scrimmages coming up, so we're going to have everything rolling at the same time.
Shout outs to our wives who might not see us for a while, but
that's right.
But we're living the dream, Coach. We're living the dream. And let's start with Nighthawk baseball. They opened the season officially at Majestic Park. The first night game in Majestic Park history, the blue and white game, an inter-squad game. And congratulations to Coach Mark Wyatt's white squad coming away with some bragging rights.
I was going to say, I'm sure that's going to be some bragging there on that end.
Coach, it was freezing cold, and it didn't matter. Standing room only at Majestic Park. Everybody wanted to be a part of history in Hot Springs' biggest ballpark.
Absolutely, no doubt. And Mark, could you believe the crowd? I thought we would have a good turnout. Baseball is has kind of become the sport of Hot Springs. Hot Springs really is a baseball city. Knew we'd have a lot of people come out, but man, when the weather was so cold, I thought we're probably just going to have the moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, and that's going to be about it. But man, just to see how the community came out. I saw a lot of faces that are just the baseball crew of Hot Springs that came out to support the Nighthawks and to get a peek at the park and to get a peek at what we have to offer as a baseball program. It could not have been more fun, except maybe if it was just a little bit warmer.
Yeah, maybe so. And we saw a lot of maybe prospective Nighthawks, future Nighthawks, saw a lot of high school athletes out there taking a peek, seeing what it's all about, and maybe they want to wear those jerseys one day too.
Yeah, no doubt. Anytime you can get in front of student athletes that are in high school and those that are maybe visiting and they're on an official visit, some of them looking to become Nighthawks, it's great to put your best foot forward and to show them what we offer. And man, the community did a great job of coming out and doing that. And I don't know that we ever got a true head count of how many were there, but it, like you said, weren't very many seats to be had.
Coach Rich Thompson's Nighthawks officially opened the season Monday. They're on the road in North Little Rock at Burns Park. They took on Central Baptist College, split the season opening series, and we saw some really great things that I think are going to really show us what Nighthawk baseball is all about this year.
Yeah, no doubt. Early in the year, and so your pitchers don't get as many innings because their arms still getting where they need to be. You don't want to wear those arms out early in the season. Got up on them big. Bats really came alive, I think, in the second inning, and then we kicked it around a little bit, Mark, and you could tell it was early in the year, and we didn't have everything ready to go. So I think that they know they wish they could have that first one back for sure. But then loved how they bounced back, after being up big in game 1 and then losing the lead, and then coming back and really sealing the deal in game 2 with that 5-0 win.
And really kind of getting them prepared, because Rich Thompson's putting them to the challenge this weekend, Coach. Traveling to Louisiana, they're taking on number 1 ranked LSU Eunice, and it's going to be a very exciting showdown on the road this weekend.
Absolutely. I can tell you one thing about Coach Thompson and his coaching staff. They're not afraid to go play anybody. They've got the confidence in what they're doing and what they're teaching, and in the young men that we have, the student athletes that are a part of our program. They're not afraid to take the bump and to get on the field with anybody, and that's the case. That we're basically going here very early in the season, going down to Louisiana State University at Eunice, and playing the defending national champion, number 1 in the nation. Hey, what better way to start a season than go play number 1? You want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and so that's kind of the attitude they're taking. It's going to be a fun trip for them.
Be on the lookout for our featured Nighthawk interview with Miles Anderson. And, of course, good luck to Nighthawk baseball this weekend. Coach, Nighthawk softball is underway as well. The Autumn Wyatt era has officially begun. And a challenging road start to the Nighthawk softball season, but they've played against some really great competition.
Yeah, absolutely. They start the year against a top 10 Division I program down there in Bossier City, and then follow that up with a team that's in Division II. They're receiving votes in the national poll in Northwest Mississippi. And Mark again had that team on the ropes in that game one, end up losing 14-11 right there. But we're actually up in the late innings, up 2 or 3 innings, and just kind of had an inning get away from them. But I love the way they continued to fight, continued to work, and scored a lot of runs. And then in game 2, again, scored a lot of runs, but the game kind of got away from them just a little bit. But to come away from the weekend, scored 15 total runs over the 2 games. I think we've shown that we've got a lot of pop in our bats, and the pitchers have shown some good stuff off the bump. And so I'm excited about where they're going to go this year.
Coach, it really feels like they're putting the pieces together, and it feels like everything's about to fall right into place just in time for the home opener this weekend. The Nighthawks welcome Southwest Tennessee Community College, 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. games at Hot Springs. I can't wait to see the softball team in action.
Yeah, home opening day is fun. If it's baseball, softball, whatever it is, I'm excited for our young ladies that are going to get to have that home opener. They'll be our first team to play a regular season home opener there. The field will be thawed out by then, hopefully. If we get some weather coming in, but that's going to be a fun one. If you're in town, Hot Springs World Class High School has tremendous facilities and a great place to watch a softball game.
And if you can't make it to Hot Springs World Class High School, you can catch both games live for free on the Nighthawk Network. Link on your screen right now. Coach, let's take it to the kettle. Nighthawk basketball full swing halfway through NJCAA Region 2 play. And let's talk about Coach Dominique Battle's bunch first.
Yeah.
Making a little bit of Nighthawk history this week, the first 4-game winning streak in program history. It's been a season of maybe some peaks and valleys, but right now it feels like they're climbing the highest mountain they've had all season long.
Really are. And how about that for these young women that to lose their coach, early in the year with Coach Moody, who did a great job for us in the past and had some other opportunities that he needed to explore, and Coach Battle's coming in late, right there, and didn't have his recruiting class, but then to come in, and we've had both our first 3-game winning streak and our first 4-game winning streak right here in the same season. So that's been a lot of fun to watch. The girls' confidence is really growing. I loved seeing that build, and Martha, they're going to need every bit of it when we travel up to North Ark on Saturday.
Yeah, big game. Of course, North Ark is ranked in the top 10 in JCAA rankings, and just to put it lightly, they're a good basketball team, and Coach Battles has seen the Lady Pioneers twice this season
now
already, and knows what to expect. They're going to get the girls battle tested and ready, and this is a scrappy bunch of Nighthawks that are legitimately a threat to anybody they go against under the lights, and they're looking to put on a show on the road Saturday in Harrison.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Howard and his bunch up there at North Ark, they've perennially done a really good job with their women's program, and so I've got a lot of respect for what they do and what he's done with his women's program. But I can tell you this, our young ladies are not afraid. They're not afraid of them. They're looking forward to the challenge and the opportunity, and I think we're going to give them everything they want.
Coach Dylan Hargrove's Nighthawk men, they had a heartbreaker in the kettle last Saturday, 87-82. They fall to the Colts of Cossatot, and Coach Hargrove knew instantly he wanted to get that one back. He had his guys back in the gym, ready to go, going to work, and they really put on a show against Crowley's Ridge on Monday.
Yeah, they did. I feel sorry for CRC coming in there like that, because I think it could have been the Razorbacks walked in on that day, and the Nighthawks were going to give them everything that they had, because they knew we let one slip away on Saturday. They know that's a game at home that we needed to get. Now, hats off to Cossatot, played a tremendous game, got a great young man in Terry Anderson, tremendous student athlete, one of the top 25 JUCO players in the nation. Have a lot of respect for his game and what Coach Bird is doing there at Cossatot. But yeah, Mark, you're absolutely right. Felt like we let that one slip away, and that one was a big one for the conference race. We really kind of let a lot of teams right back in it by us dropping that one. And so that game on Monday was good to kind of soothe some of those wounds from us. But here's the deal. You saw on social media, I think, some of the Savon had a birthday on Monday, and Cam Vick singing happy birthday to him at practice. I mean, sometimes us as old coaches and that sort of thing, I think we probably get more down about some of those losses. These young men know what's ahead of them. they're not super concerned about that one game because they know they have every bit of all the talent, everything that's needed to win a region championship is still right there in our hands.
And, of course, on the road in Harrison, the Nighthawk men as well taking on North Ark for the second time this season. And I know that they beat North Ark earlier in the year already, but they still remember that postseason loss in the Kettle. And I don't think they're done exacting their revenge quite yet. They know with 5 games left to go, like you said, the conference is wide open.
Oh, yeah.
The Nighthawks are currently, I believe, in a 3-way tie for second place.
Correct.
It's anybody's conference up for grab, which means every game is crucial. Doesn't matter who you're playing against, doesn't matter what the record is. Every game is a must-win game, and the Nighthawks are ready to take care of business.
Mark, you look at our league, and you can make a case probably for anybody from the 1 through 5 spot in our 6-team league could win the tournament. You know, any of those have the talent and have the ability to be able to do that. Like you said, we're in a 3-way tie for second place, just 1 game out of first place. So the league is so equal right now, and it really is up for grabs as we head up to North Ark on Saturday. Really tough place to play. I know we were able to win there last year, and that's been probably the first win we've had there in quite some time. And so we're going to have our work cut out for us. Coach Hunter and his group with the men always play well at home. They're going to shoot it well, but I promise you, we're going to be ready to play.
Good luck to our basketball teams on the road this weekend. Coach, our Hometown Heroes promotion is still ongoing here at National Park College. And as always, we'd like to say thanks and give back to those that give so much for us. The Hot Springs Fire Department, Hot Springs Police Department, and the Garland County Sheriff's Department. We'd like to say thank you and give you 2 free home games on us. Just bring your valid department ID and come get the Nighthawk experience.
That's right. We'd love to have you out. I know we saw a few of the firemen from Hot Springs Fire Department came out to the blue-white scrimmage. Really appreciate that. But it's just a small token for us to say thank you and love for you to be a part of Nighthawk Athletics.
He's Jason Hudnell. I'm Mark Oliver. You can follow the Nighthawks on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. This has been Hawk Talk on the Nighthawk Network.
Get 'em Hawks.